Welcome to a sunrise morning yoga flow. Thank you for being here. Start with your hands at your heart, bringing in your presence through your breath, through pressing your palms, inviting your senses into your body. Maybe setting an intention here to play, to receive light, energy, whatever your intention may be. Take a few moments to meditate on that and bring your intention into your awareness. You can release from easy pose and come into hero pose, sitting on top of the feet. And we'll take a couple low spine flexes. So really focusing on the lumbar, sacral area, moving the pelvis, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Dusting off the cobwebs after maybe some stagnation. We'll get the blood moving with some spinal flexes. You can begin to increase your pace here, breathing a little bit more rapidly, moving a little bit more rapidly. Quicken the pace. Good. Inhale forward and exhale back. Coming into a child's pose here. Melting your forehead to the earth. Softening through the knees, through the creases in the hips. And coming up into a tabletop pose. And as you breathe a couple final breaths, begin to lift your head up and walk the hands out to the right side, getting a gentle side body stretch here. Maybe like 3 to 5 breaths. Inhale, come back to the center. Maybe taking a cow pose through the spine. And then coming back over into easy pose. Inhale, fingertips come up overhead. Exhale, lower them down to the left side. Inhale, come up. Lower them down to the right, twisting in the spine here. Moving with each inhale, fingertips come up. And then each exhale, you twist a little bit further into your hip creases, into your spine. Moving the neck a little further at the end of each twisting cycle. Inhale, exhale. Next time you come through center, float the palms down and make your way into staff pose. Tapping out the knees, rolling the ankles, stretching the toes. The hamstrings might be tight here, so just ease into it. Start by pressing into the shins. Maybe you want a little support under the knees. You can use your fists or pillows underneath the knees. You'll notice that the muscles will begin to loosen up and become more flexible over time. So Just be easy on yourself in the morning. Just going right till you feel your edge and allowing yourself to release from there. I'm not going past the edge. Place your hands behind your hips, fingertips facing towards the hips, and then lift the feet up, coming into Eastern Plank pose. You can also do a reverse table here if that's more comfortable. Eastern Plank is the full body extended. It's kind of opening the front side of the body. Inhale, fingertips come up, and then float back down into a forward fold. And see if your hamstrings have become a little looser, a little bit more flexible over even just about 2 minutes of focused stretching towards the hamstrings. Good. You can do a little light massage on the tops of the legs here if that feels good. And then cross the right leg over the left, hugging the left knee in, and then twisting out towards the left side, opening up the, channels along the IT band and the spine, allowing the heart to unfurl. Come back to center. Place the left foot on the inside of the right leg. Inhale and float down, getting yet even deeper stretching on the right hamstring. Allowing the right side of the body to be accentuated here. Taking a couple more breaths. And when you're ready, you can inhale, drop the left hand behind you, press into the left hip, and open up for gate opener pose, really accentuating the front side of the body. And then we'll switch to the other side, crossing right knee over the left, breathing into the twist as you move the torso deeper into the creases of the right side. Opening your heart here, gently micro stretching the neck. You can exhale, come forward, placing the right foot on the inside of the left foot and reaching back down for a deeper hamstring stretch. Feeling all the layers of the hamstring, many threads that are bound together to form that muscle. Inhale, the hands come up, plant the right hand, lift the left hip, or the right hip, flowing into gate opener. Very dance-like pose. And then spread the heels wide, coming into a wide-legged forward fold, seated. Releasing the low back, releasing the low belly. Good. And then you can bring the heels together, coming into a butterfly pose. Knees bow out to the side. You can pull the heels in closer for a deeper stretch. You can let them flow out a little further away from you to relax the hip flexors. And then stretching the palms and the arms behind you, going into another heart opener. So really pressing through the centers of your palms, really opening the shoulders here, opening the heart, opening the top of the throat, breathing in through the magic of opening the front side of the body. Nice, full, complete breaths. You can release from the heart opener when you're ready. Roll the hands back to the front. And then we'll take a little counter stretch here, folding forward. Forward fold and butterfly. Few rounds of breath here. Letting your center of gravity flow down. Everything releasing down. And when you're ready, you can come up on an inhale, maybe rotate the shoulders. And take a little mudra stance here, still hanging out in butterfly pose, index finger to thumb tip for Gyan Mudra, mudra of wisdom, knowledge, of intuitive knowing. Concentrate on the inhale and exhale coming out of the nostrils. And then we'll start to enact some neck rolls here, still hanging out in butterfly. Been here for a few minutes, so just inhale in one direction, exhale coming down to the center. And do this about 2 or 3 times for each side. And when you come down to the center, next time you can pause and reverse. Opening up the throat chakra, the portal of expression here, creativity, of that inner wisdom. Good. When you're ready, bring the spine back to nice straight, and you can bring the feet in for an easy pose, and we'll just do some spinal twists here. Place your thumbs on the backs of your shoulders and rotate from side to side. Vigorous breaths here. And you can continue to increase your depth of breath, the rate of the twist here, moving a little faster, staying strong in your core, staying balanced in the low half. You can slow down and then rotate the shoulders, bringing the elbows up and around. Good. Do that about 3 times, and then once you finish that cycle, you can pause and then reverse the rotations, getting all angles of the rotator cuff, really playing into the heart here. The arms are an extension of the heart chakra, and so whenever we can kind of open up all the way through the fingertips, through the elbow, through the shoulders, we're really activating our heart energy. From here, we'll take some low spine flexes. So really focusing on the low pelvis here. Definitely the sacral, a little bit below the lumbar. Some little light flexes. Breathing in, breathing out, in, out, in, out. Can increase the speed, the depth and rate of your breath. And then we'll do the upper spine. So getting the head and the neck moving forward, moving back. Maybe incorporating a little bit more activation through the shoulders as you flex the upper spine. Nice inhale up through the chin, through the top of the throat. And then exhale, coming back down, curling in to counter stretch. And then shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just let it all go. It's good to have randomness in our routine sometimes. And from here, gonna make our way into tabletop, and you can rotate the hips in tabletop. Maybe moving through cat-cow, maybe just circling the hips. Have some fun here and keep playing into that randomness, mixing it up for your body, following your intuition. Just feeling balanced, feeling grounded. And from here, you can begin to make your way into down dog. And we're kind of reaching our peak pose, going for wild things. So really stretch out the hamstrings, stretch out the hips, the shoulders. And starting with the, let's see, still playing here. Play for as long as you need. Can bring the right leg in between the hands, lower the left leg down for low lunge. And really flex into the psoas here, melting the hips forward. Then exhale, you can extend the right leg, stretching out the hamstrings here for half Hanumasana. So flow through this little sequence. More prep work for our peak pose. Really opening the hips here. And you can give as much or as little pressure as your muscles need to be conditioned. And then we'll do the left side. So really floating down into the right psoas and then straightening the left leg. Opening up the left hamstring. Really creating length and depth through the hips here. Keep flowing just one or two more times. Fully accentuating the spine as you extend out and curl back up. Moving the body as one unit. That is the goal of the practice, not separate, but we are completely whole. So returning back to down dog. Prepping by sending strength through the hands. Lift the left foot up, turn the left foot out, and then slowly begin to turn the left foot back down, and then open up the right hip. Lifting, 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 and then slowly melt the right foot back down. Really activating the core, strengthening the core here. Maybe playing with a little bit of plank, playing with a little bit of a more pushy down dog. Left foot comes up. Turn the left hips out, and then open up into that deep back bend into dancer or wild thing. And then roll back over. Nice. Yeah, take as much of a transition as you need here. If you didn't quite make it all the way back to down dog like me, it's totally okay. You'll find your way there eventually. Maybe even take a little child's pose. And then when you're ready, you'll meet back in down dog and send the right foot up. Send the right hips up and over, slowly twisting into wild thing, full expression of the front body. And then nice, yes, flowing back over into down dog or any other transition that just feels comfortable and attainable for you in this time.